Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy New Year! How is everybody? Busy day. I got caught up in getting some other orders taken care of, and then I was trying to get my little flyer for the craft kit done, and I kind of changed things. I had a project, I had something in mind last week, and had a little change to do. Another one of my friends is doing exactly what I was going to do. So guys, I don't want to compete with her. So I changed what I'm doing because I really want to be different and offer you guys different things than what she's offering. So anyways, we're going to do this fun little project today. We're actually going to do two of the items. This is our January craft kit. It will be available to you guys as soon as I'm done here. In fact, I might just put the link in there. There is a lot, and when I show you what it is, when you get to see the whole thing, you will see why the value is what it is. So the value of this is about $60. You're going to get what you're going to get free this month only. So when you join this month and you start this month with me, you're going to get free the basket, which is like a interchangeable reversible basket. So one side you can do with brown, one side you can do with white. I haven't painted it yet. So I have all my other samples painted of what I was going to do. And then one of my friends came out with this same thing. So not going to compete with her because some of you guys are her customers. So not going to do that. Anyways, and then we have the cute little water globe. If you already have these, then what you need to do is just get the kit and do these for someone else. I will have other things that go in these. Okay, so these are interchangeable. I think you'll understand. You probably have seen somebody do these, but this little guy, I did the Highland Cow, and I mixed him with Valentine's. I did my own thing, so nobody's gonna have this same one for the basket. The one for the water globe, other people might have that, but it's brand new. It's a brand new kit. So anyways, and then I have a little heart on a pedestal, and that is my own design, so no one's going to have that. And then I have the Valentine's words. Some people might have the same thing, but anyway, so I'm trying to mix it with some of the stuff that I have that is just exclusive to Darlene, so that, you know, it's not out there for everybody else. And have you guys have some unique things. Every month I'm going to do that. Every month, at least half of what I offer to you is going to be an exclusive type thing that I've created so that you're not going to see it somewhere else. Okay, so each kit will have 4 things at least. Maybe sometimes there'll be 5. If something is smaller size, then you might have 5 items. But there will always be the interchangeable basket will be used every single month. The little water globe will be used every single month. And then I may throw in other things with that, as far as another interchangeable once, you know, maybe not, probably not. Anyways, but there will always be at least 4 items, so you can make a little collection, and all of these things can go together, and they're going to be so cute. Plus, I'll have other options like everyday stuff that you can put in both of these. So yes, I'm so excited. It's not always going to be just holiday. Okay, so some months it might be like spring or summer. It isn't necessarily going to be, okay, we have Valentine's, so now we're going to do St. Patrick's Day. Maybe not. We might do Easter, but we may not do St. Patrick's Day. But what I'll do is I'll make sure that there's something for those holidays offered separate, but not necessarily in the kit. Does that make sense? Hopefully I'm not losing you. I just want to go over those things. So if you're just hopping on, say hello so I know you're here. You'll know you're watching the live if you see the red live button. If you don't see that, then you're on the replay, and just put #replay. So happy New Year's, everybody. Let me make sure I'm live, and let me share this over to my other pages that I need to share to, and we'll get started. We're going to actually do the water globe today. And we're going to do the little heart pedestal. And then we'll save the basket with the cow for another day when we have a little more time. We might do the basket by itself. We'll see. And then the Valentine's word, that's easy. Okay, so let me make sure that I am live. How are you guys? Are you having a great day? It's going to be $40 for the whole kit. So every month it's going to be $40. So it's a little bit more than what you're paying before, but it's going to be a whole collection of things. So a lot of you guys buy things throughout the month, and you buy this and you buy that. Well, this is going to be one big collection of things. You'll be able to buy it once, and then there'll be shipping on it also. I think the shipping is $10, and it probably will just go parcel post, which takes like maybe 3 or 4 days instead of two or 3 days. So that way, we're not paying quite as much in shipping. We almost always eat a little bit of that shipping. It just happens, you know, it just doesn't go far enough. Anyways, let me see who's here, and Happy New Year's, guys. So excited for this. I'm so excited. Why am I so excited? I don't know. It's just fun to do new things. Let me turn my volume down. Let me share this over to VIP really quickly. Let me do that, and I will get started. So when I show you from the top down view, you will be able to see a lot easier. Oops, I closed it. Why did I close it? Hello, guys. Hi. Okay, so let's see who's here. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Tina. Hi, Bridget. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Julie. Hi, Wanda. Happy New Year's, Chris. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Vicky. Melissa. These are going to be so cute. I'm so excited. I am always excited about new stuff. Happy New Year's, Darlene. Yes, looking forward to another great year. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, Carol. It's $40, Melissa, and then shipping. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Carrie. Now you can put your kits in your bag. Yes, that's what I want to do. Is it's just going to be a price, a flat rate price. And here's the thing. So say you can't afford it 1 month. It's going to be available for a few months. You can go back and purchase. But the very first month, you're going to get in January. If you purchase in January, you're going to get the basket free and the globe free. If you join another month, you're going to have to go in and purchase those things. That's just what I need to do. This is your incentive to jump on now. Get the cute cow. But you'll be able to use that basket for other things. And when I show you what I mean by reversible, then you're going to be excited about that, because you can do it different colors. So that way, if you want it to be brown on one side, you can do the other side white or whatever you want to do. If you want to do blue, any color. And some of you might already have this basket. Who has the basket already? Some of you might already have it. But hey, does it hurt to have a second one? No, it doesn't. You can always have a second one. Give it to a friend. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Melissa. Hi there, Honey and Bear Creates. How are you? And I'm choking on my saliva. Sorry about that. Nothing new about that. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Deb, my sister. All right, guys. You can kind of see, right? Yeah, the view isn't too terribly bad. Sometimes you can't see very good. Okay, I'm going to put you down to the table, and I'll switch everything around so you can see better. I'll have to turn everything around because remember, it's upside down. Okay, so we have our cute little cow. So we're not going to do this one today because it's going to take a lot of time, and I have things in the laser that are running at the moment that my husband's kind of babysitting for me. Okay, so this is the cute little basket. Okay, so this is going to slide in it. We'll do one at a time. So this little cow right here, I created this by combining a couple of files. So this little cow is a Valentine's cow now. It says sweets for my sweets. So he's going to slide right into there. And so that's all a piece. And this is a little piece, and you're just going to kind of stick that in there. You can like stick it around the little base right there. How do you order the kit? And do you need to buy every month? You don't have to buy every month. If you want to skip a month, you can absolutely skip a month. I'll put, you know what? Let me put the link in here for you. It is actually, it's on my phone because that's why I'm late. I was trying to get everything ready, and you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't always work the way that I wanted to. I had other things going on too. In the background, I have both lasers running, engraving, doing wedding orders. Wedding orders picked up. Okay, so there's the link. Is $40. You can purchase 1 month and then you can skip a month, whatever you want to do. But we're doing our cute little cows. So I made this, so no one's going to have this same exact one because Darlene created this little one. Okay, so this basket is double-sided. I haven't done the basket yet. Can you believe that? I know Laura's there. Hi Laura, how are you? You've made the basket many times and it's so cute. Hi Goldie. Okay, so it's double-sided. One side can be white, one side can be brown, and it's on a base, so it stands. If you would rather have this on a sign, I also have a welcome sign that you could do. I'll actually post that, so you could do a welcome sign instead. Okay, so that's one of the things. So every single month, there will be something that is an interchangeable that goes into this basket. Okay, so for the next full year, that's one of the things that we're going to do. So something, it doesn't mean that it's going to be Valentine's. I mean, it's not, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean it's going to be holiday. So it may not be a holiday theme. It might be an everyday theme. So, you know, if you want to skip a month, you can absolutely skip a month. Okay, so here is the little water globe. And this one says, I'll love you till the cows come home. And so this slides out. So what we're going to do this today. I haven't done it before. My intention was to paint everything, but my initial project that I had, which I'll just post it later for you guys later on in the month. I had another thing all ready to go, but a friend is doing the same thing. So I'm not going to compete. I'm going to just let her do it. Okay, so I love Moo. So that slides in there. This whole thing's glues together and this piece slides in. It's kind of hard to pull it out like right now. So there will be an interchangeable that goes with this. So the first month you're going to get that basket free and you're going to get the globe free. Okay, so I'm going to set you up so you're all good with that. So you're going to get that. And so then every month after, there's going to be a little thing like this so that you can have another interchangeable. Okay, so we're going to paint this today. And then this is something that I created myself. Here's a little heart on a little pedestal. And we're going to put some scrapbook paper on there and then tie this and it stands. Okay, so this is my own little creation. So this and this, no one else is going to have because I created those. I'm trying to do at least half of whatever's in the bundle to be my own creations so that not everybody has the same thing. And then you're going to get this little thing that Valentine, and we can do that with scrapbook paper. So hi Janine, how are you? I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to start painting. Okay, so let's start. So this is the collection. This is the new thing. I know some of you just hopped on. This is the monthly kit. For $40, you're going to get all of this. This is a $60 value at least. It might be a little bit more than that. Actually, it might be more like $65 because this double-sided basket takes a little bit of wood. So anyways, you're going to get the basket free. You're going to get the globe free the first month. And then every month after that, you're going to get 4 items minimum to go with all of this. Okay, so let's move the things we're not doing. We're not doing this today. Sorry. I don't have, it's going to take like an hour and a half to do that. So I can't do that today, but we'll do this. This will probably, it might take the same amount of time because there's a lot of pieces to it, but this little guy is just so darn cute. And this comes apart. Okay, so there's a lot of pieces to this and I really want to explain all of that. Let me put myself up in the corner so I can show you and you know I'm there. So, hey Deb, how are you? Oh, you just ordered. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I will be cutting them. After my wedding orders, I'll start cutting out the kits and we'll get them mailed right away. You'll get a colored picture and you will get a list of all the colors that I use, just like we did with the other monthly kit. So you have your little cheat sheet. So if you don't get to it right away, it's okay. You can go back and you can always look at it another time, another month. So this part, you need to make sure that you're going to paint this a color that you want it to be all year. Okay, so this part itself is going to be your base. Okay, so this is the base part. So whatever color you paint it, it's going to be that color for every month. So you got to think about that. Is it going to go with every month? Well, you know, I kind of really just love this crystal blue color. Will it be $40 every month? It'll be $40 every month. This month it's 40, but you get $65 worth of product. So you get all that free stuff. And something else, guys, every month there will be a golden ticket. Okay, so one person out of all the people that order will get a golden ticket, which will be a $20 gift certificate to my wood shop. So out of everybody that orders, what I'll do, because they may order throughout the month, so at the end of the month I will go in and I'll say, these are all the people that ordered the kit, and I'm going to do a drawing, and one person will get a $20 gift card to go in and purchase wood kits. So that's kind of like an added little plus. So I'm thinking that I want to use this color, but now I'm kind of looking at it going, do I actually want to use a lighter blue? Maybe I want to use a lighter blue. How about this? I don't have much of this left, but I think I have enough. How about colonial blue? This is probably going to go with things better. Colonial blue might go with everything else, everything better. And I will do light buttermilk here, and we will do light buttermilk here. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So these two little things I'm going to do with colonial blue. You do not have to paint back here, and you don't have to paint. You just have to paint the things that you need to paint are right here, okay? And then we'll paint this. We don't have to paint back here because it's going to always be covered. We have to paint our base, which our base should probably be the same color as these guys. Okay, so we'll do light buttermilk. We'll do our colonial blue. Okay, does that make sense? And then this will be a whole different animal. So let's do this first, and let's get this part put together. So let's see. If you have questions, you can just ask me. I will try to answer questions as we go, but the kit is big. So you're going to get 4 or more items in every kit each month. Okay. So like I said, the first month it will be, it will include the free basket, which is double-sided, and the free snow globes. So that's in January only. If you wait and start another month, then you are just going to have to purchase that separately. And that's just the way it is. So, okay. We only need to do the top part of this. Okay. So we need to do these guys. All right. So, you know, I'm waiting on this. Let's wait on this. Let's take this off for now. Let's take that off. Let's just do this part first and get it done. We don't have to do anything to the very back layer. Let's move that. So they are numbered. So this says 1, and then this says 2, and then this says 3, and this is 3. So it's telling you the layers. So 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. And then these guys, these aren't numbered because they go on top. Okay, so those go on top. All right, so that's kind of helpful. You don't have to paint that one. We have to paint this part. We have to paint this part, and we don't paint this part. Okay, does that make sense? Shipping is separate. Yeah, shipping is separate. Shipping will be $10. So that should cover it for the most part. A lot of times shipping costs me more, but guys, I just try really hard to just round it up, or down, or, you know, like if it's going to be $9.75, I'm going to round up to $10. If it's going to be $10.50, I'm going to round down to $10. So I figured that this is probably going to weigh 2 pounds, and it's going to cost, sending it like not priority, it'll go ground. Sending it ground will be probably between $10 and 1050 for most people. Sometimes like New York or Florida are always more. Okay, California is a little bit less. So it's hard for me. I just try to go in between and go, okay, we're going to do the average. Does that make sense? Okay, so this color here, this is, what did I say it was? It is Colonial Blue. Okay, so this is the color that is going to be forever and ever. And that's going to work with all of my projects, okay, all year. I think that's going to be a good color. If you want to do, you can do yours any color, okay? So I'm going to do light buttermilk here and light buttermilk, let's see. Yeah, light buttermilk here and light buttermilk here. Can we pick and choose the months? Yes, you absolutely can. You can absolutely pick and choose. You can wait to see what's in it. I thought about getting it set up where it would be like automatic, but you know, guys, I hate to do that to you, because what if you absolutely don't like something, you know? Ooh, there's not a lot left. Come on, I just need a little bit. I just need a little bit. If you really just dislike something, then I don't want you to be stuck with it. So how about if we just go month by month, and what happens then, this is what happens when we go month to month. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to sell. So what that means is that I don't cut them all out until you've ordered. Okay, so that's what happens when I don't have like an accurate count. Like if there's going to be 40 of you guys every single month, I would have 40 of them cut out. But if we do it the other way and you guys just order if you like it, then I'll just cut when the orders are placed. Okay, does that make sense? Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to cut 40 and get stuck with 20 of them because it's like something that you really don't like. Okay, so we have light buttermilk and we have our Colonial Blue, and it looks like I need to touch this one up, the base up. Okay, and then we'll just glue this together and then we will work on our little cow. Okay, so let's try this. Let's glue it together, and that way it is ready to go when we need it for our cow. So, hi Laura, how are you? I have a prayer request for our friend. We need to say some prayers for Karen Ross. So Karen Ross is not feeling well. She has COVID. So let's make sure that we're saying some prayers for Karen. She's struggling with it. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people right now that have it. Luckily, it's not terrible. You know, I feel like the worst part is that darn cough at the end. Is that what you guys are finding? I don't know if any of you guys have had it, but it's kind of gone through. It's gone through our family. I didn't get it. My husband didn't get it, but a bunch of my kiddos and grandkids got it. And it's that darn cough that is just really hard to get rid of. So, yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do it that way. Yeah, it makes sense that way. You can buy anytime in January, and I will leave it there. Okay, so I'll leave them there so you can buy later too if you want to. The only thing that will be the difference is if you buy in January, you're going to get the free basket. Okay, so you also, I'll be listing these separately. So say you're looking at it going, I really don't like the cows, but I love the heart that stands, and I love the Valentines. I'm going to list those separately. So don't worry, there's lots of options. Tara, actually, that drives her crazy. There's lots of options, but it works for me. Okay, I'm going to be gluing this all together. I'm making sure I painted everything that needs to be painted. Let's see. Oh, this goes down here. Yep. Okay, so that goes there, and then this is going to get glued together. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's glue this together, and then we'll set it to the side. Okay, let me move this. I just want to do one thing at a time. Sometimes we're trying to do all of it, and I just feel like if we tackle one thing at a time, it's going to be easier for you when you go to paint yours. And I will have colored pictures I'm probably going to paint up my other things tonight so that I actually have pictures of them. I just didn't have time. I've been working on wedding orders, and honestly, I slept in a little bit. Cheryl knows. I was just getting up. I stayed up late working on files, and yeah, till 3:30. And then, okay, so let's talk about this. Color of the month did not drop today. I know it's the first, but color of the month did not drop today. Okay, so 1, 2, uno, dos. Okay, so this is the second layer. All right, so that's the second layer, and this is the one that has the little notch. Okay, so just like that, and you're going to want to clean this out. You don't want that glue to be inside. You want to clean that out because you want your little piece to lay in there really nice and flat. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and this is the base. Okay, so then this is number 3. This is going to go next. So that's painted. Okay, so this has the notch here. So here's how it all works. The little thing, this drops in there, and then the cow goes in the notched area. So you'll understand once I get it all together. Okay, so let's glue this together. So let's see. You did, yeah, the color of the month did not drop. So it is dropping tomorrow. So it's quite possible that Cheryl might have saw a sneak peek. I think they accidentally showed it for a second. I don't know what color it was. And honestly, I would really prefer, if you do know what color it is, that we don't talk about it on my page, because I don't want to be the one getting in trouble. You can always private message. You can always private message, but yeah, we won't know until tomorrow, and there will be other things tomorrow. Okay, so the new transfer for next month dropped, and that's for next month. The monthly kit for next month through Chocateur dropped. It is a cowboy boot. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's super cute. I'm kind of excited because I live in cowboy country, guys. I mean, Sue and I always say, oops, we don't want any on the center. Sue and I always say, we live in Hickville. Okay, I'm going to wipe that off the center because I do not need that to glue in place when I stick that on there. Okay, so I just want glue. You know what? The smart thing to do, guys, is to put glue on this part. So this is going to be our snow globe, and we are going to do the cow next. So this is the base part right there. Okay, and then there's like a little notch at the bottom. Make sure everything's even. You don't want to have it be lopsided and have it glue lopsided. So it's going to go into here. This little thing is going to go right into here, just like that. And then we're going to slide the little cow in here. So every month you're going to have something to go into this. And then every month you're going to have something to go into the basket. The basket is double-sided. Okay. So let me set this to the side to dry. And we'll do the cow next. So yeah, definitely. Oh, and Taylor's dad too. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Tony. Yeah. Thank you for remembering him. So I haven't checked in with them today. Trying to get the glue off my fingers. Got lots of glue. But as of yesterday, I saw a picture of him, and he was looking like he's getting his color back. He was not doing well, guys. You know, when you're septic, your body starts to shut down. It is not good. It's hard on your heart. It just is. It's just a scary thing. So let me get my cheat sheet. Okay, I see my cheat sheet here. All right, so remember the cow that we painted the other day? We're going to do similar colors. Okay, so we're going to use our little brush, and I got the hiccups now. Doggone it. Let me just go in a little bit closer for you guys. Okay, so the hair part, the part that's going to have like the hair, it's going to be that. The muzzle is going to be burlap. This is going to be base coated with, let's see, honey brown. Okay, the hooves, what color are the hooves? Oh, they're going to be that color. You know, I kind of feel like guys, shouldn't the hooves be black? In my opinion. In my opinion, okay, so if his feet are black, the hands need to be black, right? That is my opinion. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Heart's going to be red, and there's other little hearts. They're going to be red also. Those are going to go over here. So our red is going to be country red. Don't you think? If the hands should be black if the hooves are black, right? Okay, this background's going to be light buttermilk. I'm going to do a wash because I want this to show. It says, I'll love you till the cows come home. Okay, and then we are going to do all of this except got the little horns we're going to do with light buttermilk. Okay, so let's do the light buttermilk on the horns first. I think we should do that. Okay, so let me just grab light buttermilk. You know, I need another one. That one was almost gone. You know what? This will be good because I can get just a tiny bit out of there for, let me just shake it really hard. I can get a little bit for the horns. Come on. There you go. I just need a little bit. And then I'm going to water this down for this part. Okay, so I'm going to just spray some water in there and just water that down. Yep. I know, I missed. I sprayed my board. Okay, so how is everybody? Happy New Year. If you're just hopping on, this is part of the new kit. So the new kit is going to be a monthly thing. It's going to have a little basket. It will post after this. Okay, I'm going to shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to do this and do it just like with a wash. Okay, so light buttermilk. Now, here's the thing, is that I might want to add a little bit of other color in that because here's the thing, is that my base on my other thing is, you know, I'm going to add a little bit of color, just a little bit. My base on the water globe is light buttermilk on the outside. So let's just add just a little bit of color just to have it just be a little bit different than light buttermilk. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit of color. Okay, just going around, do a really light coat so you can kind of see through it. The color that I grabbed, let's see, which color did I grab? I don't even know. Sable brown. Okay, so I'm going to let that just dry like that. So the reason I did that is this, because look at my outside of this is light buttermilk. So I just wanted it to be a little bit different. Okay. How are you, Karen West? Thanks for joining us. Hi, Denise. Happy New Year's. I try to keep looking over and seeing who's coming on. Okay, let me just kind of get all those lines out. I'm going to stand up. I want to do his horns, right? His horns. Light buttermilk first, okay? And then we're going to base coat him. What color? Let's see. Burnt sienna. So burnt sienna is going to be his base coat, but let's get these horns painted first. And that way I remember to not paint all of the rest of him. Well, paint the rest of him burnt sienna, but I don't want to get it on the horns. Okay, so his face is going to be burlap. Okay, so let's do burlap. Hi, Tony. How are you? Hi, Mary. Happy New Year's, guys. Thanks for joining in. This is part of the new kit for the month. So doing something new for this year. Yeah, sometimes you just have to change things up. So I'm going to have a whole kit. It's going to have at least 4 items. I'm just kind of going sideways so I don't fill in the mouth. The nose is actually cut out. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be. I'll have to go back. I think it's supposed to be engraved. But it is cut out. Okay, the hearts are red. Hooves are black. And like I said, I think the hands should be black too. Because, I mean, in my opinion, they should. This is going to be, the hair part is honey brown. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do those things. Honey brown. This should be honey brown also, but kind of like not as much paint so that you can see through it. Okay, so let me just get a brush. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It always helps. You know, I never worry about my page. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I hit 25,000. Oh, I hit 30,000. And I'm like, I'm just grateful for those that I have that show up every day. Okay, so Yeah, it's nice to have a lot of followers, but guys, I know almost every single one of you guys. And I love that we have kind of a small group. Honestly, I think it's a lot to keep track of if you have that many people, don't you? I kind of like our small group. I'm never going to try to hit like 100,000 people or something like that. I think that would just be way too many for me to ever take care of. I think that it would take away from the personal thing that we have. All right, so red hearts here. I honestly, I don't think, I mean, maybe they make a lot more money than me. That doesn't matter. I would rather be happy and love my people than make a bazillion dollars that they're making, honestly. Honestly. Yeah. So I'm happy for our little group here, but thanks for sprinkling because it doesn't hurt. Those that want to join will. And I really just kind of let it be. Okay, so our red was country red. Okay, and then we're gonna do our, I was trying to kind of let it dry, let the horns dry. This whole body we're gonna do with burnt sienna, and then we're gonna add other colors in there. So we're gonna kind of do like we did the other day where we do little strokes of different colors. So let's put this up here. Yeah, I love the Highland Cow too. He's so cute. He is so fun. We have another project too, so we'll do this one too. So hang on. We're gonna do this little one, and then we will do the basket and the other cow another day when I have a lot of time, because it's probably an hour and a half, and I might just base coat the basket because guys, it's a lot for you to sit here and watch me paint. Okay. Let me get my little cow painted. This is burnt sienna. I just love these cows. They are just precious. I think I need to get out a small brush. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see. So this is the hair right here that's going to go up on top. Maybe I can do it. Maybe. You know how I am though. I am so messy. Messy. Oh my goodness. And I think I just got stuff in the eyeball. I think I'm going to end up using a black pen for the eyeball because I wasn't very careful right there. Okay, just trying to do right there by my ears. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end up going over the eyeball with a black pen because I was not careful. And I'm just going to paint all of this, our burnt sienna. Okay, so burnt sienna is kind of like a rust brown color. Okay, and then we're going to do the hooves are going to be black. The hands are going to be black. Painting the hair intimidates you. Oh, guys, it doesn't have to be difficult, though. So you don't even have to put all the little hair strokes in there. You can. And just understand there'll be other options if you don't want to get the kit, or you don't want to get the Highland Cow. I will have other things available in my on my website, so I could make a secondary little option if it's that intimidating. It actually isn't too difficult. It really is not that difficult. If I can do it, I don't know. I would think that you could do it. Okay, I think I got the wrong one. I might have got the wrong color. I am sure you can do it, Cheryl. I think I picked the wrong one. And now I'm not finding the brush. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is that brush? There it is. Okay, so black for the hooves. And I think I can just put a couple of dots. There we go. And then I'll grab a brush. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Happy New Year's. I hope everybody had a good night last night. I know some of you probably just went to bed, and some of you probably stayed up. I stayed up and was just prepping craft stuff and getting orders done. I just, before I knew it, I looked at the clock and I'm like, it is 3:30. But there were people still doing fireworks in our neighborhood at that late of night. My dogs would keep running out. And I'm like, it's okay. It's all right. They're like looking around going, what is that noise? Because honestly, at 4th of July, nothing really bothered them. I think that they're just getting older and things are bothering them a little bit more. Okay, let's dry this and then we're going to start doing our hair on here. The hair really is not that difficult. I just do downward strokes. That's all I do. And if you want to do some pink hearts, you don't have to do all red hearts. You could do pink if you want. Totally up to you. Totally up to you what you do. You're the artist, right? You get to make those decisions. So now you can see the words a lot on this. It's coming out. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Just need to do it. Yes, exactly. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it. I promise. You can always paint over it if it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to. I look at mine and I go, ooh, it doesn't look good. And then the next day I'm like, oh, it's so cute. You just, sometimes you just have to walk away from it. Okay, so let me do this. Let me grab a little marker because I did not get the eyeball right. There we go. So I just use a marker to go in there. And then I am going to just start taking some of this paint. I'm going to actually get some other colors in there. Let's get some honey brown in here. And let's get, what other color did I use? I think that I used a dark brown. Yeah. Okay, so you don't have to put a ton of hair on it. Okay, so what you can do is just grab your brush. All right, so let's start with, let's do some burlap in there too. Let's get some burlap. You only need a little bit on your brush. Okay, so I have this little tiny liner brush, little tiny. Your dog isn't phased at all. Oh, that's nice, nice. Fireworks was closer than you remember. Oh yes, the doodles got scared. I bet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my dog, my neighbors right outside my door, basically outside my door and on the other side of my fence were lighting fireworks. Okay, I'm just going to do downward strokes. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit on my brush. It's a little tiny liner brush. I think this one is actually smaller than the one the other day. I think it's a smaller brush because I feel like the other day it was a little bit bigger. So I'm just doing little quick downward strokes. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on the ears, and then we'll just grab some other colors in just a moment. So just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and before you know it, it's all done. You don't have to put it on the face. If you want the face to just be the way it is, you can just leave it like that, or you could put just a little bit along the edges. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit along the edges, and then I'm going to do the tail. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the body. I'm going to do a little bit on the tail. Oh, actually, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. It's correct. I was like, I thought there was another tail. It's on the other thing. There's another tail. There's not another tail. There's a thing that goes over it. Okay, so there you've got your burlap. Okay, so let's pick another color. So then let's go to honey brown. So let's grab some honey brown. We don't do it on here because that's already honey brown. So let's put a little bit of honey brown in here. And you don't need a lot. So just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Just little tiny strokes. Okay, so just little tiny strokes with this little brush. Okay, then let's grab some dark brown. Okay, so we need some dark brown over here, and we're going to need some of this burnt sienna over here. So this is the hair that goes on the top of his head. So this is going to be the part that's going to have the most color on it, really. So a little bit of dark brown on here. It's almost done. There's not a lot to it. Once you start gluing it together, you're going to go, oh, that was actually really easy. Okay, so a little bit of your burnt sienna over here. I'm just like making this type of motion, just downward. That's all. That's all. Just quickly downward strokes that are really light, a light touch. Okay, so don't press hard. You want really kind of a fine type of a stroke. Okay, and let me just get a little bit more of my light color right in here, and I'm going to call it good. I don't think it needs more than that. When I start gluing it together, it's going to be perfect. Okay, so let me move that brush to the side and let's try this, and we're going to glue together. I am going to ink this just lightly. Happy New Year, Lori. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Let me get my heat gun that is like underneath stuff. And then once we put this in our our little water globe, you're gonna see how cute it is. Okay, so that wasn't difficult, right? Like I said, if you want to use other colors for the hearts, you absolutely can do that. You don't have to do all red. You can do pink, you could do blue, totally up to you. Okay, so move this out of the way, and then we're gonna peel this, and like we always do, we're going to assemble this, and we're gonna make sure it looks good, because if we have to add something else, we wanna do it now. We don't wanna have it glued together and go, oops, we messed that up. Okay, so heart, and then here's the hands, and there is nothing on the heart. It is just a heart. If you want to write something, if you want to write someone's name on it, you absolutely can do that. Okay, so here's my little cow. Look how easy that was. That was not difficult, right? And he's pretty small. He's pretty small. Okay, so let me just put it right on here. And he doesn't get glued onto here, okay? So let me just make that clear. He's separate, okay? And then this is separate too. Okay, the hearts are gonna get glued on there though. So let's move this. The cow will get all glued together so that he's a separate piece. Okay, so move this out of the way. We're gonna bring this back. We're gonna knead this in a moment, and it's nice and dry. Okay, so we did that first. So if you missed this, this is our water globe. That's what this is all gonna go into. Okay, so we have our little I Love Moo, and then we're gonna move this to the side, and let's just ink the edges. I think he's so cute too. Thank you. Okay, gonna ink my edges just a little bit. If you want to grab this, you can grab it. It is already available, and it is $40, and then it's $10 for shipping. And did that go? Oops, go back. Oh my goodness. I think I need to no, I have to go back here. Let me just go back here. Copy and paste. Copy. And then here is the link for him. And it's the whole thing. So it's the whole kit. This is the whole monthly kit. It has 4 different things in it. I'll be showing you again because I know some of you are just hopping on. Okay, so this part, you don't glue this onto there. Okay, so it's going to be separate. That's going to go in there, and then this is going to be a separate piece. Okay, so don't do anything with that yet. If you want to ink the edges on your hearts, you can. I kind of like to. Honestly, guys, you don't have to. Now, if you want to ink your edges on this, you could. I'm going to leave it just like that for now. Maybe later on I'll go back in and I'll ink it. Or if I make another one, then I'll ink it. Because probably halfway through the year, I'll make another one just to show you guys how to do it, because we'll have people that are hopping on that haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's ink the edges on this. Okay, and then I'm going to glue my hearts on. Let's grab our glue. We still have one little small project after this if you want to hang on. This is not the last one. And I'm going to show you the other items too, because there's a lot in the kit, and this month only you get the free basket that is double-sided, and you get the free water globe. That's only in January, so that's kind of to kick you off, to get you started. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's glue our little cow together, but let's ink some of him. So let's take him apart like we always do. We are going to ink the edges a little bit. And, that's not really showing, but I'll keep going. Okay, gonna ink our heart. So sometimes inking is just what it needs. It just needs a little bit, it just needs something. Like around here, maybe it just needs a little bit of extra on the edges. And around the muzzle, maybe it just needs something in there. And then on the body, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And then on the hands, they have hands. Those are his front hooves. Okay, we'll call them hands, right? Okay, so then you can start gluing together. Okay, so if you feel like you need to change anything, now is the time to do that before you glue it, right? You can always change it up. You can add a little bit more color if you need to. If you need to do like here, I feel like I need to color in the mouth a little bit. So it's not showing as much as I'd like it to. So I'm just going to take a marker, and you know what? I'm going to go like this. I like him to kind of have character. So so I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to take this. If you want to write something on the heart, you can. It does not have anything on it on the pattern, but you are absolutely able to do that. You could use a white marker. You could use paint, whatever you want to do. Okay, and here's the little hands, and the hands just go right here. 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to... Okay, and then I'm going to make sure that everything's lined up, because sometimes it's hard. So last year's starter kit was the truck. No, last year's starter kit was not the truck. Last year's starter kit was the drop-in frame. So with his hands and feet edged in white. Yeah, you could definitely edge his hands and feet in white. Absolutely could do that. Yep, for sure. If you want to do that. Totally could do that. Yeah. Someone's lost puppy. Oh no! And a screech owl was waiting. So, oh gosh, I hope you find a... What kind of puppy is it, Billy? Oh my goodness. So yes, you'll get the basket with this. Can you only get the globe each month? Betty, you can buy it separately. Sure. I will have it available. So if you only want the globe each month, I'll have everything separate. Okay, so see how that just drops in there? So there's a hole here to help you push it back out when you're going to change it out. So you're just going to drop that piece in first, and then see this little notch right here? This little notch here is going to slide in. There's a little notch right down there. So you're just going to slide that right in place, and that is what's going to hold everything in there. So there is your little cow. And then this little piece here, there's a little notch underneath that's going to slide in, just like that. Okay, and then this is going to go in the base. All right, so for right now, I think that I should lay it down and let the cow dry. And then I'm gonna actually plug in my hot glue gun, because once I put this in here, I'm gonna support it on the back. But we have one more project, so hang on for a moment. Oh, you think you found the owner? Oh, good. A Terrier Russell mix. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you found him and that he's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh. We have coyotes here, so I would always worry if I found a dog, you know, I would take it in. We've done that before. We actually found a Spuds MacKenzie dog once, and it was from the egg ranch. So there's an egg ranch that's close to us. It was part of their family. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to plug in my glue gun. Why is it not going? Hang on just a second. Un momento. Oh, there we go. All right, so I got that. And then I also need to plug in my iron, because we are going to iron on some scrapbook paper. Sorry. Sorry, I'm like struggling here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just plug in my little iron. We're going to need this iron, but we're going to do some painting really quick first. But I am going to plug that in. Let's see here. I'm like, where do I plug it? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, just struggling a little bit. Okay, so we're going to let this dry while we are doing our next little project. So this is the next project. But let me show you everything else, because I know some of you hopped on late. So you will get the globe free in January only. If you want to purchase it separately, that is absolutely fine. You don't have to get the whole kit. You can purchase separate. Okay, so there's a heart that comes with it, with a stand. We're going to put scrapbook paper on the heart parts. We're going to paint this white, this black. We're going to do a black base. There's a little button there. We're going to do that in red. Why wouldn't you glue the cow to the globe? You're going to use it every... the reason why is because I don't think you can get that all out. Maybe you can. You might be able to get that whole thing out. It's kind of a struggle to get that angle. Yeah, the angle's a little bit hard to try to get that whole thing out. That's why. So when they showed the tutorial on how to do this, how to put it together, she dropped this in first, and then she did this, and this holds it. But I don't know if you glued that to it. Has anybody else made these? It's kind of a struggle. It's kind of not wanting to come out. So the angle is not wanting to come out. It's kind of at an angle there. If I glued it together, I don't know if it would come out or not. That would be why I'm not going to glue it together. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to get it to go in like that. So yeah, I think it has to be separate. That's why. So I'm just doing it exactly like they did because that seems to usually work out best. Okay, so let me show you the other things for the people that just hopped on. This is another part of it. So Valentine, and that's super cute. We're going to use scrapbook paper on this. So we'll do scrapbook paper behind it like we've done before with the Christmas ones. So that's included. Every single month there's going to be at least 4 things, and there will be months where it is not a holiday. It might be like summer, it might be spring. It might be just an everyday type thing. Okay, so here's our cute little Valentine's cow that I created by combining a couple of files together. Oh, he's a friendly little guy. Oh, you're way in the country in North Las Vegas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Coyotes, mountain lions, wild turkeys, and herd of donkeys. Oh gosh, yeah, for sure. Okay, so there is a separate side. So there's 2 sides. We'll glue one of these to the back, and then this stands onto here. So there's this little notch, and it will stand. So you can paint the basket brown or white. So it's double-sided, and this will be free with your first kit. So your first month, you will get this free. Okay, so January only. You will get this free. If you start any other month, it is not going to be free. Okay, so the basket won't be free any other month. Okay, so that I'm just trying to do that to kind of kickstart you guys off. And then at the end of each month, I'll take everybody that purchased a kit, and your name will go into a hat, basically, onto the spinner, and one person will get a golden ticket. The golden ticket is a $20 gift card to my my website to purchase kits. So you'll be able to purchase $20 worth of kits. You'll have to pay the shipping. I think that's just the way it works. Okay, just have to paint one of these. I think that's the way it always works with that. You have to pay the shipping. But $20 that'll get you a few kits. So one person will get a golden ticket each month. So I'll do that at the end of the month because some people may not purchase until near the end when they get paid. So yeah, whoever has purchased the monthly kit will get their name put into it. Here's the good thing. These kits are available on our website. So you can add things, like you could purchase the monthly kit and you can add other things in there so you save on shipping. So that, yeah, you push it out through the hole in the back. Yeah, but I know, if it's glued together, it feels like it wouldn't work. So I'm not going to glue it together. If you want to glue it together, you could. I'm feeling like you shouldn't glue it together because the person that created it, she didn't have it glued together. Okay, so first off, we're gonna do a coat of Mod Podge on this heart because we're gonna put some scrapbook paper on there. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. I'm looking around. Where did I put the scrapbook paper? Okay, so a coat of Mod Podge, and then we'll let it dry, and we'll put a second coat of Mod Podge. I like to put just a really thin coat that seals it, and then I like to put a second coat because that's just what Darlene does instead of painting it. Okay, so all right. This is going to be black. I'm going to do this white. This will be black, and this will be red. Okay, so I love Highland cows. Yeah, absolutely, guys. All right, so okay, you can see everything good. I was looking, going, did I make it too big? Because Okay, so this is like a pedestal type thing. Like, we've done other things. We did a snowman kind of like this. This is all black. This is going to be black too. So I am going to grab, did I use black? I did. Let me see if I can find my black brush. If I have a brush over here that I just used, I'm going to use it because I don't have a ton of brushes in my drawer for some reason. I know I washed them, but some of them probably got put out into my other room. I don't have to paint that because there's going to be something on there. I need to paint this. This is part of the base. Okay, so this is just something I created, so no one else is going to have this unless they copy me. I'm going to try every month to come up with at least half of the kit is going to be originals. Okay, so it's going to be things that nobody else is going to have because you know what? There's so many people out there creating the same stuff. So I'm going to try to be different. I'm going to try to have things that are different. And, you know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, let me find a brush for the white. It's fun to be different. It reminds you of one of the handle mirrors. Oh, yeah, like Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely. All right, so we are going to put some scrapbook paper on the heart that we're putting the Mod Podge. So we'll dry this really quickly. We're going to ink edges. We could ink the black with our white ink if we want to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just leave it. You know, it's totally up to you. You're the artist. You get to make that decision on what you do with it. And honestly, when I do a craft show, I like to have different things on my shelf. So sometimes I ink, sometimes I don't ink, sometimes I splatter, sometimes I don't. People like choices. So as I'm creating things for my craft shows, I just make sure there's a good variety because people like to go in and go, oh, and sometimes they'll go, oh, I want one of each. I want one of each. It's crazy. It's cray-cray. I'm already doing all my Easter stuff for the craft show. I am gearing up because, guys, as a crafter, we know that we have to stay ahead of the ball game because it will get here so quickly. And what happens is all of a sudden then it's a rush and you're like, oh, I didn't get that done again this year. I have a lot of Christmas stuff that I'm like, oh, darn, I really had some great things and I didn't get everything done. It's going to have to wait till Christmas in July. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, I always throw these away. When I use the Mod Podge, I throw that brush away. I don't wash that one. Okay, let's dry it. Let's ink our edges and we're going to iron on some scrapbook paper. Go ahead and close up your Mod Podge. You hope Dr. Tour comes out with a Highland Cal like this one. I know it would be cute, huh? I know they have the other one. I'm going to probably do something else with that one because I still have a bunch of those transfers. But yes, they need to do more whimsical things for sure. I agree. We keep putting in suggestions and we're hoping at some point. And plus when I go to leadership, you know, we always try to grab some of the corporate staff and talk to them and say, hey, we really would like to have this. We really would, because, you know, sometimes you need to have different stuff. Right? Okay, I did not turn on my iron. That would be good to do. Let me do that. It doesn't take very long to heat up. I have one of those little travel irons. Okay, so make sure it's completely dry. And then I have this little piece I just printed out. So I just went on to Etsy and I found some scrapbook paper, actually digital paper, sorry, that's the correct term. And I just printed out on regular paper. I didn't do anything fancy except for what I did in the settings was I chose a matte finish instead of just regular paper. I chose like a matte finish. Okay, so I'm just going to cut around this so I can, we're going to iron that right on there and then we'll sand the edges. We'll kind of fussy cut around it. While that iron is heating up, let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's glue this stuff together. So we're going to ink first. You'd like to say something musical. Oh yeah, musical would be great. Musical quotes. Can you share the link? Oh, let me see what you're talking about. Let's see. Oh, will I share the scrapbook link? Yes, yes. So, I could share it right here if you want. I could do it right now so that you're able to do that. Let me go. Oops, that's not my Etsy. Let me go to my Etsy. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. I actually don't think I can do it from my phone. Okay, so what I'll do is I will share it. I can't do it from my phone. It doesn't have my purchases on there. So what I'll do is I will share it in a post. When I take a picture of this stuff, I'll share it on that post for you. There's some really cute scrapbook paper. And I think that it was on sale for like $2.50. And the regular price, I think, was only $3. So if you don't catch it on sale, it's still not that much. And we'll be using it again. We'll use it on the Valentine's sign. And we have some other signs that we're going to use it on. So, okay, so let's use white on these edges. All right, so if you want to do white, you can. If you don't have white ink, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to do it, okay? It's totally up to you. The look that you like, it is, you know, everybody has their own opinion or their own style. So you don't have to do everything. Okay, so let's glue this together and then we'll iron on our scrapbook paper. Okay, so take your piece, kind of look at it and say, does it go like this? Because even though it's supposed to be 100% centered, I'm going to tell you that sometimes it's not. Sometimes it turns out a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. And then this is going to go here. There's nothing else on the front. There's no other little things on the front. This is going to be glued on. This is going to have jute tied into a bow. This part is glued on the outside. Just kind of go around it really quickly. I'm going to make sure that that base is lined up. Okay, so I'm going to stand up. Make sure this is all lined up. And then we're going to be doing, we're going to be ironing this on, and we're going to be doing our little bow. Okay, that looks good. All right, you can set that to the side. Perfect. All right, so you know, I forgot on the, if I wanted to ink this, I could ink it now, but I'm going to be gluing that in there in a moment. So let's take this. This has 2 coats of Mod Podge. I just like to do 2 coats. If you want to sand it, you can. It's not rough or anything like that. But if you wanted to sand it, you could. Yes, just remind me if I forget. You know, Deborah says, I hope Chocolate Tour comes out. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Okay, so this is just going to go on here. I don't think you have to do it diagonal or anything. But what you do need to do is cover it. If you're going to iron on this, you need to cover it. So just take a little piece of your paper. If you have parchment paper or if you have this, you can use that. So hold on to it for a second and then kind of get it secure. You're just going to iron it. It doesn't take long. Just kind of iron in a circle. It takes literally seconds to adhere that to that. And then you're going to take your iron up and check it. Okay, so this is just a little travel iron. I got this one on Amazon. They don't have the same one anymore, but you could just look for little travel irons. I think that was like $20 or $25, something like that. And then just check and make sure that your paper adhered to it. Yep. Okay, so looks good. Okay, so I'm going to move this, and then I'm going to kind of fussy cut around it, and then I'm going to sand the edges. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of cut it close, and it's easy for me to use my backwards cutting on this. Backwards cutting is great. And let me see. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just sand downward to get all the excess off, and we'll ink the edges. We'll tie a bow and put it into, well, actually we'll tie a bow in this little button that we created. Okay, so sander, where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay, so just take your sander. Ooh, that one needs a new thing. And go downward. Okay, so you're just sanding down. I'm going to stand up. You want to get all of that excess off of there. Just go down. Down, down, down. And then go again. Around this way. All right. And then we are almost there. We're gonna ink the edges. Okay, so I know that sound is probably terrible. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure I got all that paper off. I made quite a mess there. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to clean up my little mess, throw this in the trash, and I'm going to ink the edges. Okay, so there, we've got our little heart. It's all attached. We're going to ink the edges. I just take my ink pad and just go around. Now, on paper, you want to be pretty careful that you're doing it right, that you don't make a mistake, because it doesn't wash off of paper. Okay, so it's permanent on paper. Okay, now we're gonna tie a bow in here, and we're just taking our jute, going in and out, and we're just going to tie a bow just like you tie your shoes. Okay, and then we're going to glue this on there, and we're going to glue this in here, and this will be done, and we will be almost done for the day. We're almost there, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. I just love this. I love coming on here and being with you guys. It is my favorite time of day. This is my favorite thing to do. So even when I'm not feeling good, I actually had a headache, and guys, I don't drink, so it wasn't a headache from drinking. Okay, so there's my little bow. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, just reading comments there. Perfect. So go ahead and trim that. I think my scissors are getting dull. I use it too much for other things. Okay, I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm going to glue this on here because I think it'll stay better on the paper like this. So I don't usually use hot glue, but on the paper, I think it's going to be better. And then let's use a combination of hot glue and our regular glue. So let's do our regular glue first, and then we'll put some hot glue in the center to hold it, so it doesn't plop out of there. Okay, so then go ahead and just push it right in the center there, and look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so fun. Look at that. That is so cute. If you want to do something around here, you totally could do a ribbon. I'm looking at going, it might need a ribbon. Ooh, I don't have enough ribbon for all you guys, but look at how cute this will be. You could totally tie a bow. Let me see if this will tie a bow. I don't know if this is long enough, but a bow would be really cute on here. So you know what I'm gonna have to do? I need to tie the bow first. But yeah, I think it needs a bow. I think it needs a bow. So just use some of your ribbon. I know most of you have some ribbon in your little storage. I might have some of this. I might have some. I have to look and see what we used this for recently. And see what kits did we use this for? We used this recently. Okay, I'm going to tie a little bow. A little bow. Little bow. There we go. Okay, and then I'll just glue that on there. I think it needs a bow. Don't you guys think it needs a bow? Does it need a bow? Or does it not need a bow? You guys tell me. Bow or no bow? I need to do the ends though. So, bow or no bow? How do I do the ends? This one is like bow or no bow. I'm not seeing anybody. You guys, I need your help. Okay, I'm going to do my little cut there. Yes, a bow. I kind of think it does. I looked at it, I'm like, it really needs a bow. It really needs a bow. Just a small bow. I'll see if I have enough of this. I could throw some into your kits. If I have a couple of rolls of it or something similar. Oh yeah, guys, that is really cute. Okay, perfect. So I need to glue that on there. Okay, so hot glue. Don't get your fingers in it, okay? If you need to grab a squeegee to press that down, then do it. But just don't stick your finger in there. Oh my gosh, guys, I think it's so cute. here we go. So I think we can go ahead and put it into the base. So it fits into the base. Let's just test it out, make sure it's going to fit and that it's going to go. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to put some glue, and then I'm going to run a bead of hot glue along the back. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Okay, so my little cow is going to go just like this, and then I'm going to run a little bit of glue, hot glue along the back so that we make sure that it stays. Okay, the little notch is not very long. I would like to have a longer notch. So what I might do is make the hole go all the way through. Yeah, so just like this. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to put it in there, and then I like to run a bead of glue along the back with my hot glue gun just so it stays straight. Okay, so now we've got 2 of our projects done. We will be taking 2 more days to do the other 2 projects. And, okay, I have a mess of glue right here. Let me grab a paper towel. Let me grab a paper towel because I have a mess right here. It's because there is no base underneath of it. So that's how I made it. I needed to have another piece under it. I'll be wiping that off. Okay, so that's like that. And then this is like this. I'm going to put some hot glue at the back. Okay, so I know it's hard for you to see. I'm going to run some hot glue along the back, and then I will show you guys. I'll put you up to myself. I just want to do this while the glue gun's plugged in. All I'm doing, guys, I'm just running a bead of glue along the back, and I'm going to make sure it stays up straight. Okay, so if it's starting to lean, I'm going to pull it back while that dries. Okay, so same thing with this. I'm going to run. Nobody's going to see the back. Okay, nobody cares. I did this with all of my projects that I sold at my craft show, and it just helps support it. It just helps it so it doesn't come out of there. Okay, all right, let me put you up to myself. Now make sure you're not sticking your finger in that, because that is very, very hot. I know the basket's going to be really cute. So the basket's not going to be too difficult. You're going to be able to paint it. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. You don't have to do all the fancy shading. You can do you know what? So how about this? The one that I do tonight, I'll just do it basic, and then the one that I do for you guys, I'll do shading. Okay, so you'll be able to see the difference. Isn't that cute? Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. I love it. So we have 2 of our projects done. Okay, so I know it's hard for you to read, but you can actually read that. It says, I'll love you till the cows come home, and then I love Moo. So there we go. There's 2. So those are in the kit. I know the basket's going to be super cute. I'm really excited for the basket, but I just needed some time. I actually want to make it up first so that I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Happy New Year's. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So I will be on early in the morning, my 6:30 a.m. time, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope you'll be here. Thanks for sharing this time with me. I love this with you guys. You guys are the best. We just have such a great group, and I appreciate your friendship. I love being able to get to know all of you guys. Most of you, I have conversations outside of this group here, and it's just a wonderful thing. You know, God put us together here. So thank you. I appreciate it. If you have questions, just send me a message. Have a wonderful evening. I love you guys so much. Bye.